Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. VeChain actually quite good news here, not only in terms of the chart, but more about what's going on with VeChain, because there have been these news that came out, the announcement by Grayscale, one of the largest investment trusts businesses, into crypto as well. And what they already have Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few other larger cap altcoins in their portfolio. Now they are going to add possibly VeChain, but also IOTA and a few others they are considering, including Monero and Axie Infinity. Here Algorand and a lot of others, they are looking at actively, which is a great news because it just means that more money is flowing into VeChain and other cryptos from the Grayscale fund. And we talked about that before, many months ago, when Cardano became part of it and so on, And it's great news for VeChain because VeChain has so far always been a bit ignored, to be honest. It's not even listed on Coinbase, so it's really, for the market cap it has and actually what kind of a project it is. It's very strange though that you can actually buy VeChain on comparatively few exchanges. So it's really great if it's considered by the Grayscale fund. So it's good news, definitely, and also for IOTA, by the way, which I cover on this channel as well. But as always, the news that are happening not really necessarily have an effect on the market. So what we see here, we've seen a move up throughout April in a larger wave one, in my view. Then we've seen an A, B, C correction, similar to what Bitcoin is doing as well. So here an A, a B, and a C, and as part of that A, we've seen another ABC. As part of the B, we've seen another ABC, and therefore we are seeing here now probably a larger wave C play out. And we've seen it. It's already come into my target area. That seemed crazy. These price levels, when we talked about them, when we were much higher, even I myself doubted, of course, if we actually going to get there, but we did get there. And my target area reaches all the way until 3.3 cents. And I think looking at what VeChain could do in the correction, what Bitcoin is doing, and where I think Bitcoin is going to head, where VeChain could be heading, I think this was actually one of the most accurate target areas, because I think it has good possibilities not to break below 3.3 cents. IOTA, for example, already broke below the target area briefly. So there is less of a buffer for IOTA, for example, to move lower if Bitcoin does. But for VeChain, it's interesting because it still is quite a bit away. It already dropped to 4.4 cents. I said it could drop to 3.3. So in another Bitcoin move down of maybe 20, maybe 30%, VeChain could drop another 35% roughly. And therefore that would work out very well. Overall, very weak, the chart. I think it's currently coiling up here for something. It's pretty much failed to build a new low. So far it's still sort of consolidating. Don't really see a new significant low here. Would like to see one like this one, that we can be more sure and certain about the wave count. But overall, we've seen it here. We've seen the I talked about that on this channel. We've seen this inverse head and shoulders, which I think is still sort of playing out in some way. I think this was the one. It did break it anyway, so when it was broken, you can see that here it made quite a bit of a sell-off and came directly into the target area. There was not a strong reaction initially. It just broke to the downside below that wave A very quickly, and it didn't get above the wave A. It tried here, failed. The wave A is sitting at 5.6 cents, so we're just hovering below that. But even a move up from here, for me, would not invalidate that downtrend. That is just happening, that downtrend. We can even draw a descending trend line here. You can see a very strong one, and we can see that we're approaching this resistance here quickly. So in the next few days, we should see a decision here. We should see a move, in my view, that could take it further down, or there might be a fake out up and then down. I don't think that VeChain will make it here on a sustainable basis above that trend line. But even if it does, it would need to have a series of higher lows and higher highs that we can be certain that we're moving out of this. But again, we are in the target area already. I do expect another sell-off with Bitcoin. I don't even expect significant upside for VeChain in this current correction, because it has been very weak anyway. You know, you see what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin moved up quite a bit here. Some cryptos moved up quite a bit, and VeChain didn't really. And even here, where Bitcoin at least moves up a little bit, also VeChain is just moving sideways, and it is not a good sign for a move up. You know, nothing that would actually happen before the price is going to move up. So I would expect the price to drop further. We're already oversold, need to be aware of that. So that is the only thing. But it already is in the target area, so it doesn't need to drop that much more. It has done what it needs to do in the correction. It has come all the way to the 0.786 fib level at 6 cents. It could now drop to 3.3, the 0.887 fib level. And then in the next wave up, we talked about it, can expect new all-time highs. I think 45 cents at least, all the way maybe to here, 73 cents, between the 1.618 and the 2.618 Fibonacci extension level. Very interesting chart. Has played out so far. I do expect another drop, but then we should get close to the end of the correction. Let's see if that's actually going to happen. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe you want to join as a channel member. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.